to be clear, yeah.
I'm Billyracxx, Billy Ocean, a lot of things. Those are the two things that I embrace, that I want the world to take in through my music and everything. But it's Billyracxx, R-A-C-X-X, not R-A-C-K-S. I was in London when I made the project, or when I came up with the name. I told myself I'm gonna name it there because I was mobbing around shooting the first video of the project there. I really felt like the superstar I am. And you know, in the world we live in right now, like, especially in the States, like, a nigga as lit as me can really feel like shit. So being over there, it's like, I feel like a superstar. I feel like a fucking butterfly moving around that shit, that bitch. And also, nobody even know what the fuck a butterfly sound like. That was the question I asked myself and that I wanted to answer. Just gave me a challenge. Like, I do not do basic shit. I do not do predictable shit. So as simple as that name sounds, it has an origin, has a meaning. Right now, I'm trying to really influence. I'm really trying to take. I'm not really pulling this influence from nobody else. I'm really pulling it from my progress right now. I really feel like I got a cult-like fan base, but it's not over the edge yet. It's not worldwide yet. So when I make music, when I make projects, I'm not trying to do gimmicky shit. I'm really trying to solidify that whole story, that whole thing. I really envision this shit. Everything is intentional. So it's not really like I'm making a project. I'm like, what are people liking nowadays? What is the hottest niggas making? What's my favorite artist making? It's really about completing my story and like making this shit pan how I need to pan out a lot of ways. And I mean, the art we creating is the biggest part of that. So what's influencing this is that, like, really completing this this story, like this weird ass nigga I am, or whatever people, his sound, all of this shit. It has to evolve. It has to make sense every time. Whether I'm label artist yet or not, whether I'm your biggest fan, everything I do has to make sense. That's what's really influencing, like, this butterfly shit, especially once I committed to that name and that vibe. So when I started rapping, fucking, the shit was not what it is right now. Like, we in the young generation. I'm the millennial, but kind of like the older the millennials. So like the niggas, when I start rapping, you see niggas that like really embody a fucking superstar. Like, you be like that's that nigga. He's his own superstar. Like, he's like, you can see that shit is really. It really was not as easy to be a rapper. So like when I started, it really wasn't about like something that would quick sell. It was like, yo, I gotta like build this character up. Like, I'm a real ass caricature of myself, but I'm me. And that has not something I woke up and decided I'm gonna do or look at a nigga off the internet and do. So that's what came with the sound. It's like I'm building something that's like unique to me. It's gonna influence the culture, how I wanna influence it. It's gonna speak for me. So that's what I do with my sound. And I just do natural shit. I just be doing shit. Like, I take in this music a different way. I don't really just hop on whatever. Like, I hop on whatever I'm really vibing with, what I'm catching them vibes to, the cadence, where my voice sitting, and that usually brings new shit out. So this shit is sport. So I guess I'm blessed on that end too, cause like I said this in one of my interviews like a year ago. Like, it's a sport. Your voice is the natural, like, athletic part. Like, you got niggas that just born cold at football, or born, like, they athletes, they got that swagger, and then the training is what makes them over the top. So my voice is what I'm blessed with a little bit, and then the training is how I'm able to manipulate, move that shit, and fuck niggas up. That's why I relate this shit to a sport. At first, I used to record music myself, my own shit, just doing shit, didn't even know what none of the keys was. I think that related to my sound too, because I got a song called Head First that kind of one of the first songs that I think people are aware of, and I record that shit myself. And when I was doing that shit, I don't even know what keys was, nothing. So I'm literally just doing my voice to make sure it can sound good and whatever the fucking setting I got it in, I don't even know. And so it came out. So it started like that, then I started getting more intentional because I started realizing, like, yo, I'm something, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta really take myself serious like that, find people who believe in me. And that's when, you know what I'm saying, I found my in-house team. Very necessary, boys. They're doing their thing. And that was a big part of the process of my sound and just the intention and what we doing, taking ourselves serious another level, like on some whole other shit. So now I'm sitting in that pocket now where it's like I'm independent, but I'm moving like your favorite artist. Like we making projects and we having our way with what we want to do with it. So I'm blessed with that too. You know what I'm saying? Like the process at this point has gotten very it's good to me because I put right people around me and shit. So now I could just go flex on the mic and do me and then have other people play they part. You know what I'm saying? 50% of the shit, because it ain't just me doing what I'm doing on the mic or behind on the camera. So I'm blessed with that. I got a really good process of independent artists, man. I can go into super depth with that, but that's what it is. Mixture of both, but not fame, like influence. I've been saying this influence shit over clout. Period. I want to do live shit and it be anticipated. I want to do live ass shit and everybody, everybody that's taking in this shit, I can see it affect them somehow. And I got good intentions, bro. Like I'm not trying to flex a bag on niggas. Like when I have a bag, bro, you don't know I'm having it, but it's gonna be a lot of other ways. You gonna see this shit, nigga. Man, my niggas gonna be in fucking Netherlands, like shooting doing some crazy shit, shooting a movie. You gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm investing in my team creatively. I'm doing you gonna see this shit level up. You gonna see it that way. I'm really not trying to get fame and flex on you niggas or act like I'm living a life that you niggas can relate to, because everybody can get to this shit. I want money, I want that fucking bag, and I want influence. So I can do lit shit. I can kind of amplify the shit I'm doing already. So it's influence, like not fame, influence and money. Hot, tropical nigga. Right now, back and forth to LA. I want to be living in the hills in LA. You feel me? I'm gonna have my shit up on the hills. When that time come, I'm LA living, but I'm gonna have a crib in the H because the property tax. You know what I'm saying? Music is first. Just like I said, I got a great team around me. My girl is like in the fashion. She's in that. I think a lot of things have came with me being susceptible to that shit. A lot of opportunities, a lot of experiences, contact. So that shit's lit. It's full force with what I'm doing now. But I focus on music and I let everything else come around that. I used to be on the brown sugar Pop-Tarts. I used to be on brown sugar Pop-Tarts at some point, and then I got like something happened. I just switched. Like I like strawberry now. Social media, all that shit. But right now, part of 2020, what we're trying to do is kind of take that barrier that we create for ourselves, because I'm independent, and fucking kick that shit down and do more brand engagement, more things. Like I'm a fucking business. I'm a brand. I built myself up that way. So I am working on more ways for my fans to engage me. My merch is dropping before the project. So I think I'm gonna be surprised how many fans show love through that. I'm trying to have way more ways to engage my fans. But right now, I release a lot of art, a lot of content through social media. I do not use that shit just in a basic way. I really be trying to put that whole energy, who I am as an artist, out. I ain't really trying to use social media one-dimensionally. So I'm trying to give them who I am, but I'm also trying to give them that art every day. Trying to give them, you know, some shape, form, or fashion, what I'm doing on the music side every day. Cause I know I'm doing a lot of crazy shit. When niggas see my videos and shit, they be like, the fuck. So obviously social media, off rip, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. But 2020, it's about more fan engagement. You know, more pop-up shops for me and my team to kind of give off the art and let people experience what we're doing more in a different type of way. It's taking it bigger. Shoot, let me try to run through everybody on my team real quick. I feel like this is a necessary point right here, because we fucking turning this corner right now, and I think it's really good time right now to put a name behind every little point that you're seeing. And it's not a shitload of people, so it's like I'm gonna do that right now. Shout out, we start my creative team. I want to say my girl King Mensley, designer, stylist. Stilo Florence, my engineer, producer. Very necessary. It's their whole producer camp. So you got Roy Smith, AG Keys. You got Matt Vogel. You got those are kind of like the four I know it's other people that I may be leaving out that's part of their infrastructure, but those are the 4 producers, engineers that kind of been there 3 years, like before they even started Very Necessary. Like this is a shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So musically, like those guys kind of give me that backbone and that foundation of music. I can send tracks to them, do everything. Dakota Hansen, that's the silent guy. Now, a lot of people know who he is, like Dakota on Instagram, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga has been with me from the jump. Like one of the first videos, and that nigga's just kind of like get my vision. On my business side of my team, Alicia Birch, Darlene, DeLuna, shit, you know what I'm saying? That's it. We moving like that, bro. We moving super big like that, so it's crazy, you know. And this is like the first time I put a name behind those things because I felt like it gave me an advantage because I felt like I was doing such crazy shit and people may not know how it's happening. At this point though, we leveling up and everybody know what comes with that. It's not a lot of mystery I can put behind what I'm doing other than like just keep fucking people heads up and then wonder how I'm doing that. Everything else is gonna turn real money talk, real vivid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And, you know what I'm saying? Other people I want to give a shout out to right now because they've been there for a long time. Billyracxx. We chopping it up by Butterflies. It's my first project I'm dropping 2020 first quarter. It releases in about a month, little under a month, first week of March. Merch dropped before that. I want every one of my fans to cop that shit. I'm gonna drop the pre-order with that shit. We got a lot of game-changing visuals that dropping with this project. So we tried our best beforehand to kind of give you guys the view, give you guys the insight of what we doing. That's why we did this shit. It's Butterflies. What the fuck does a butterfly sound like? You about to find out.
That's why I run around with in Houston, just be clear. Yeah. First of all, most of this shit match with my gear. No fail. I got a whole lot of emotions that I feel. I swear. So many problems I can't fail. So many rivals in my rear. So many options going in my head. Either way it go, I'ma get with you right here.